Welcome back to another edition of Max and Nikki 1000th Time Reactions.
Today we're going to be listening to Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears, another classic
80s
song
tune
that we've heard at least 1,000 times.
That's right.
But for all intents and purposes, we're going to say that this is the 1,000th time we're listening to the song.
That's right.
But to be honest, we've probably heard this song thousands of times. You know?
It's true. I mean, it's in a lot of stuff. It's in
a lot of
movies, it's in shows, it's in
Real
commercials.
Genius, the movie Real Genius with Val Kilmer.
But you know what? Let's get into it. How about that?
Sure. But before we do, just want to let you guys know, as always, we have another channel called Max and Nikki, where we do covers of oldies and jazz standards tunes, because we're also musicians and stand-up comedians. You can also go check out
And
our
there's some comedy
videos
videos on there as well.
Anyway, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
And let's get into it. Here's Tears for Fears. Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Mm-hmm. Classic opening.
Well,
You know, Roland Orzabal is an underrated guitarist. He's
great.
really
He's
good.
quite good.
Roland Orzabal, by the way, he's one of the two
leads
of this
this
band.
I mean, it's
he
basically it's them two essentially.
He actually, exactly. It's
I mean,
Kurt,
they had
Kurt Smith and Roland Orzabal.
Yeah.
And they usually trade off
Singing
lead
lead.
singing duties.
But
Roland Orzabal,
Kurt Smith is singing lead mostly on this, but
And
they're singing together at times.
and he's also the bassist. But I will say that Roland Orzabal is usually more of the songwriter. I mean, he writes more of the songs.
He writes more of the songs, yeah.
Now, but man, Roland, he's a really good guitarist. I think that
I love that solo in
doesn't always go noticed,
that solo that kind of gets us back into the verse. Or,
da 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 da. It's really good, like
or the
phrasing.
Would
actually,
you call that? That's actually the chorus, rather.
Sure.
But it's really good phrasing, and it really kind of really propels you back into it.
Sure,
you know? It's this sort of understated solo. Also, it's not doing too much, but it still feels quite good. You know.
Also, I don't know if you noticed at the end. I kind of pointed it out, but they had like a reprise of the da 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 while the rest of the song is fading out.
The song is fading. Well, while the chorus is happening, it's sort of this kind of climactic moment.
I love when songs do that.
Or it's not the climax; it's more of the just kind of the when everything's all together at the end.
I love that when they kind of do that, they kind of call back to an earlier
part of the song, and include
you know?
it in the end of the song.
It's a nice little surprise, you know, and maybe not everybody notices it, but it's really cool. This song is just classic. I mean, the lyrics are really good. My friend, one of our best friends, he actually thinks that the opening line to the song, "Welcome to Your Life," is maybe the best opening line to a song he's ever heard.
Welcome to Your Life. Yeah, that's great. But you know, I love this song because it just feels so classic 80s. It makes you feel like
it makes you feel so good.
It makes you feel like, okay, I'm ready to take on the city. You're crossing the bridge to get into town, and you see this kind of overhead shot. It's kind of this sort of, you know, panoramic shot, sort of semi-panoramic kind of thing of, you know, it's probably taken from, you know, a helicopter or something like that. And you see the car driving along the bridge, heading into the city, ready to take on another day of work, make that money, make that dough, and really, you know, give it, you know, you want to.
Sure, everybody has their own interpretation of the imagery that this creates.
Well, it really reminds me of the 80s so much. And it reminds me of
I think
classic, I know it kind of reminds me of, you know, just that kind of feel of working in the city in the 80s.
Sure,
you know?
It doesn't make me feel that way.
It makes me feel that way.
This is kind of the quintessential 80s pop tune, I think you could say.
Sure.
Sure, it is British New Wave music, but I think if one song were to encapsulate what the 80s was, I think this is it. This is the song.
Yeah.
And, you know, I love a bunch of different 80s bands, but this song really captures, you know, that mid 80s. I think this came out in 1985, maybe 86.
It's from the album. No, not 86. I believe 85.
Songs from the Big Chair.
Songs from the Big Chair, which is
a lot of good hits on
one
there.
Of their seminal albums. Head Over Heels,
Shout. You know,
and we'll probably review those in later episodes.
Or react to those at least.
React to those rather. Yeah.
Anyway, great song. By the way, gated reverb on that snare drum. In fact, I believe, and I just learned this recently, that I think the drums were programmed on this song.
I think the drums were programmed. It might have. I'm not sure. You know, we watched a music video of this, and they show a drummer playing to it.
There's some funny shots of him playing to it.
I don't think. I'm not sure if that's
maybe they
real
mixed real drums and programmed drums.
Right. I think there was program. It might have been another song. Might be Head Over Heels. Actually,
yeah.
No Head Over Heels. Sorry, I was thinking of
Head Over Feet by Alanis Morissette. Anyway, great song. Thank you guys for tuning in another Max and Nikki reaction video. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more reaction videos from the two of us.
And tune in next time.